Welcome to Brain Rack. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the podcast that's still waiting for an Uber.
Still waiting. We're here. We're here.
We haven't left.
We're there. We're there.
This hand.
There. Point to the sign. Point to the sign. Sign points.
It's my moment.
This is our moment.
Yeah, we haven't left
will
the
not
parking
trample
lot.
on our moment. We've been here since frickin' Saturday morning.
Yep.
Because that's when that is when the tailgating started.
I had a grill, some burgers.
Yep. We ate a lot. We ate a lot. Because the pre-show was like it was like a 15-hour pre-show.
About a 15. For those of you that don't know, we are tailgating Wrestlemania.
Still, we are. Is it tailgating even? What is it after the show?
Pathetic.
Okay, so we are being pathetic.
At WrestleMania 35.
It has come and gone.
We're still here.
Still here. You want to know why?
Waiting for that Uber.
And we're dedicated. And you can't make us leave because we have no way home. I want to send a big thank you to the fine folks at MetLife Stadium for sending their Wi-Fi signal out this way.
They gave us a password.
They gave us a password.
Yeah, it was great.
It's very. I mean, it was super simple too.
It's the least they could do.
It was the least they could do.
Who knew?
Yeah.
That like their password was Jets suck. Who knew?
I was gonna make the same joke. I was gonna make the same joke.
That's top notch quality. Whoa! What the fuck?
Okay.
The MetLife dog went the other way there, pal. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You okay?
Oh, I was still a little still recovering a little bit from the previous week. It has been quite the time, folks.
Wow.
I think that Uber needs to get here soon.
I certainly hope so.
Okay.
Maybe you should check where the driver is.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Let me see. Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Okay. Anywho. There's lots to talk about.
Oh boy.
Over the past weekend.
Much.
Big WrestleMania event. Of course, everybody was in town.
Everybody.
So many shows. So many different events.
There were 85 shows in 2 days.
Yes.
At least that's what it seemed like.
Yes. Non-stop, exciting pro wrestling action.
There were a lot of people who were talking about it being tiring and exhausting.
Yes.
And I'm like, I didn't know sitting around and going to shows could be that tired.
Well,
or that tiring.
That tiring.
Well,
some people are pussies. I don't know.
I would say, some people are just
WrestleMania
pussies.
Comes once a year, my friend.
Yeah.
And it's time to put up or shut up if you're a true fan.
If you are
you're going to sit here, you're going to drink your beer, you're going to fall asleep, then you're going to wake up again, and hopefully the main event's on.
Hopefully.
Yes.
But that didn't happen. I think there was about 5 times which we all fell asleep, took a little nap, and the main show had just started.
Yes.
So, that's about how this year's WrestleMania went.
Yes, and there was a huge mass transit issue, and New Jack wasn't even involved.
Nice.
Thank you. I was working on that one. So we're waiting for our Uber because there was some sort of federal law against trains. I
didn't hear that.
Yeah, apparently they had to shut down the trains because of they didn't want to pay overtime.
Because of Mania?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So the government didn't want to pay overtime.
Well, New Jersey.
Oh, fuck New Jersey.
Right.
And we're still
not
here.
Even New York.
New Jersey. You're not New York. That is your state slogan. And it's not even like a state slogan you appointed. That's one that you were given. New Jersey. You're not New York.
I mean,
I really hate New Jersey.
I think they know that. It's not a good time.
It's not a good time.
But anyway, so the trains were shut down. Or they were down to like 2 trains.
Right.
All the buses were stacked to the gills. Thousands and thousands of people gone without transportation. Had to wait hours in the pouring rain. I mean, that's why I got the jacket on, folks. The shirt's soaked.
It was warming up a little bit, so I put my jacket off to the side. We've got a whole car full of like sleeping bags and stuff.
Yeah, but it's back at the hotel. Because we got to take the Uber back to New York.
Yep.
And it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But The Uber line, oh my God, it was
howdy.
unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And then you couldn't just like we had walked away from the stadium,
Right,
to try to get an Uber.
Yeah.
But they have like this radius thing.
It's like everybody's got them now. You can't. It's not like a taxi where you can just flag one down. Like you have to go to a designated spot.
Right, and the designated spot was the goddamn stadium.
Yeah,
where everybody was. So like,
and they don't have taxis coming through here anymore because the taxis are like, we don't go to New Jersey.
So we had to walk all the way back to the stadium to get. Well, we're still waiting. Waiting.
And here, so we figured, hell, it's Wednesday. Might as well stream and talk about some shit.
So let's talk about the show a little bit.
Let's talk about the show.
This goddamn show.
Holy cow.
Was so long.
3 days this show was.
It's still going, I think.
It's still going. I mean,
I don't even think the main's on yet. So
you're right.
I think Trips is still doing his entrance.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So what did you think overall?
Not bad.
Better than expected.
Better. I don't see. Here's the thing. I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
I have sort of not. Okay. Full disclosure. I've been watching 1996 WCW for the past 3 months.
Oh.
So that's where I'm at. And let me tell you something. It's awful.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh man, like the 90s, like it was such a good time for. No, it wasn't.
Not really.
It really wasn't. Like the whole Monday Night Wars thing, what a crock of shit. That was not exciting at all.
Nope.
So I have kind of been out of the loop on a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really been following it too closely. I knew what all the big matches were, and there were like 25 other matches that I did not know about.
Right.
However, like a lot of the main matches that were going on, people would explain the story and the angle to me, and I'd be like, why does he want to fight him? Why?
Well, half the card was made a week ago. So like
supposedly,
all the issues that they had building up, like they're like, nah, fuck them.
Yeah,
we'll just do a new card, whatever.
Yeah,
which is fine.
But with all of that said,
yes,
I had a very good time watching the show. I thought it was pleasant.
I put out a challenge.
You put out a challenge?
I put out a challenge in my mind. Now,
okay. Oh,
it's no secret that after I stopped wrestling, maybe I became a little bitter.
Oh, you became bitter?
On the business. Oh. Maybe I didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
It took about 3 years for me to actually watch something after I was done. So I said, you know what? Enough time has passed that maybe it's time I give it another chance.
Right.
Maybe it's time. Maybe I could be a fan again.
Yeah. See, that's kind of what I've been trying to do.
Yeah. Maybe I could be a fan again. So
the network.
So I said, well, I didn't do that.
Watch this shit.
But so I said, you know what? This is it. WWE, this is your chance. This is your chance to make me a fan again.
Right.
And so I went into this show expecting about a 4 out of 10.
Ooh.
I was not expecting a good show.
What'd you give it?
I gave it about a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Which is better than expected.
That's passing. A 65 is passing.
It is
folks.
passing. I thought the first match on the pre-show, the cruiserweight match, was amazing.
I was and I was surprised. You were so hot to get things going.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, let's get this up and running. Let's get it going. I was like, oh shit, cool your jets, man. Like this is the pre-show, and then it happened, and it was like, damn, they going hard on the pre-show.
Listen, it's all the guys that didn't make it, so they wanna throw it in people's faces.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and you know what? And then I remembered, oh yeah, these guys are gonna go hard. They are gonna put it all out there because they're on the pre-show.
Right.
They want to be on the main show next year.
Exactly.
And this is where they're gonna prove it.
Right. So that match was amazing.
Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston was almost a perfect match.
I thought they told an amazing story.
Yes.
An amazing story.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah. I was going to say phenomenal, but I was like, I don't want to say that because, then there was AJ.
He got hurt.
Did he?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know, something with his leg.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, he's old.
Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing really blew me away.
Right.
But surprisingly, what I thought was going to be the worst match on the show was not the worst match on the show.
No.
And the match that I thought was going to be okay ended up being the worst match on the show.
Okay, so which match did you think was going to be the worst match on the show?
So I thought for sure if I was in Vegas and I was going to certain stores and I was getting some stuff that's legal there, whatever the case may be. But if I was betting man, I would have said Miz versus Shane McMahon would be the worst match on the show.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It turns out it was a hell of a fight. I mean, Shane's punches are atrocious.
Right.
And he has no business being in the ring.
Which is weird because, okay, Shane started, and I'm going to say this with air quotes, wrestling about 21 years ago.
Well,
it was like the late 90s when he started having matches. He was, sir, that's a former European champion.
Oh, how dare I?
How dare you? The British Bulldog was European champion.
Yeah.
Val Venus was European champion. Shane McMahon, also European champion.
Yeah, who did he ever beat? So
a lot of guys.
Apparently the Miz too.
Yeah.
But it turned out like one of my favorite things of all night happened in this match.
Okay.
Which was Shane completely missing the golf cart that he was supposed to land
Oh my God,
down,
he ate it.
and ate it so hard.
Oh.
It was amazing.
I remember, and I was kind of like looking out of the corner of my eye a little bit. It was like there was someone else going on. And like I remember seeing him go up and over the railing and like hit something. I didn't realize there was a drop off right there.
Oh, yeah.
Because then he just disappeared.
He was gone. Just
and
gone.
I was like, oh, he's probably dead.
Yeah.
Because all I thought back to was when he wrestled Kurt at the King of the Ring.
Oh, yeah.
And Kurt belly to bellied him, and he hit the glass and just fell straight on his head.
Right on his dome.
I was like, yeah, no, he's done.
Yep. So that was amazing. I didn't care for the final spot. I'm like, okay, we're going to fall into a crash pad. Okay, whatever.
That's kind of, yeah. That was sort of to be expected.
Right. So, way better than expected. Definitely not close to the best match on the show, but not the worst.
Right.
There was actually a couple more that were worse than that. Oh. But the worst match on the show, which I thought was going to be okay, was Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Okay. That match sucked. And part of the reason it sucked was it was right after Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston. And the crowd was like...
That was a weird spot for it.
It was. It was very strange. That's where you put in, like, that goddamn fucking dance thing that
you just do something to kind of cool everybody down, give them a break.
Not right before the main event when everybody's just like, can we just fucking leave? Can we just go home?
Because, I mean, you've got Drew McIntyre, who I feel like they've been building up for a while now. And then you've got Roman, who's just coming back from... He's coming back from having leukemia. That's a very strange thing to say.
Right.
But it's like he did. He had to go on leave because his leukemia came back. So I mean, like, I don't really know what the story build to that was. I think it was just Drew was like, I want to fight you.
Well, he beat up Dean Ambrose.
Well, he's gone. So
well, yeah.
Everybody beat up Dean Ambrose.
He's getting paid in AEW, folks. Getting that cheddar. Anyway.
I ain't got no cheddar.
I ain't got no cheddar. I ain't got no government cheese.
Oh, brother.
I'm lactose intolerant.
That's right.
Yes. So anyway, besides that, so I think we have to talk about the main event. A little bit.
Yes.
The women, girls gone wild, if you will.
It was wild.
It was wild.
It was a wild, wild time.
It's okay, Johnny Carson. But anyway, lackluster.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it, but it wasn't like...
It was this weird thing for me because I remember the build to Becky and Ronda leading into Survivor Series. And I was like, oh shit, like that's getting hot. And then she broke her face.
Well,
Nia Jax broke Becky's face.
Right.
And then that match was called off. They put Charlotte in there. And then that match ended weird. And then they've been building this, like, three-way feud. And then, like, Becky was hurt again, or she wasn't hurt. And then, like, people were, like, just brawling and, like, cops and everything. And I'm like, what's happening now?
Right.
And then the match, the thing I enjoyed most about that match was that it felt like three people going into the ring and just fighting.
That's true.
Like, it felt like I honestly felt like everybody involved in the match was out there to just beat ass and try to win.
Right.
Which you don't often get with triple threat matches. A lot of times with the triple threat matches, it's like, okay, this person's got to get over.
Yeah, somebody
then
powders.
This person's got to, then powder, then in, then out, then in, then out, then like triple down, then whatever. This was just like they were just throwing bombs and throwing suplexes and whatever they could fucking get their hands on. And I'm like, I dig this. But the finish
was so bad. So bad.
And I've watched it back a couple of times, and like I have a feeling of what happened and where things kind of got weird.
Okay.
But then I'm still like, but how did that happen?
Right.
Like, yeah.
Do you believe the finish as we saw it was the planned finish?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
100% that was it. I read somewhere, and like you get all these fucking dirtbag dirt sheet websites. Like, one of them was saying, oh, well, the actual finish was Charlotte was supposed to make Becky tap. And I'm like, what? No. Like, that was not even at all. Like,
no.
It was...
There was one question in that finish, and that's it.
It was 1:45 when that show... Like, when that final spot hit, it was like 1:45 in the morning, okay? We had been up for 84 hours. That was the goddamn finish. Charlotte was outside. She was powdered. They wouldn't, like, there's no way the ref would have counted to 3 if that was not supposed to be the finish.
Right.
Where things got weird, though, was when Ronda was popcorning and her shoulders weren't down.
Right.
I was like, yikes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the one thing also about that match that I hated was the table. They didn't need it.
Ah, yeah. See, she came in low.
Well, the bump sucked.
It was a bad bump.
It was a bad bump through the table, but the entire table in general didn't need it.
No.
I thought it was fine without it.
Yeah.
Didn't need it. Didn't really get a pop. Didn't really add anything to the match.
And it's one of those unfortunate things because I've done this in wrestling where I was like, oh, we should do this. And then we do it. And I'm like, oh, we should not have done that.
No.
It did nothing. It added nothing. But it's one of those things where you think about it and you're like, well, yeah, like at the time it seemed like the right thing to do. And I mean, who knows? Maybe if she did like just destroy that table,
all right,
it would have been yay.
Right.
It just didn't work.
Didn't work. So overall, show is better than expected. Still wasn't great.
I gave it a 7.
7? Okay,
yeah.
So we're like on par.
Yeah, we're on par. And I think that the problem WrestleMania has nowadays is people look at the history of Mania, and what do they always think about? Well, they think about, Savage versus Steamboat. They think about Hogan slamming Andre. They think about the boyhood dream finally coming true. They think about Austin taking the reins of the company and driving it into the future. Like all these big memories. Go back and rewatch some of those shows. They're not, they're fine shows.
Right.
But they're not like 10 out of 10. Instant classic. Every single match.
Right.
At best, most WrestleManias really only have about 2 to 3 really good matches. And now with it being, a 5-day weekend of matches, you're only going to get like a handful.
Right.
Like that's always been what WrestleMania is, but people always build it up to be this big, grandiose thing when it's like, just look at it as this is the big event for all the big payoffs.
Yeah, this is where everybody gets cheddar.
This is where everybody gets your money.
Your money.
It's your money. It's our money. We're still here. Where the fuck is the Uber?
Can you check? check
I'm not
phone.
getting updates. I've got bars.
What does it say? Does it still say 20 minutes away?
I've got it's like 18.
Oh.
He's turning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting close.
We're getting close.
So
boom.
So that was WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Some other news, because we have nothing to do but sit here and look at the news.
We've just been staring at news
today
all day long.
Is that they found something, folks?
They found something
in this world, in this goddamn modern world, where there's nothing left to explore.
Oh,
everything's been found. The only mysteries left are in the ocean, and we can't go there.
So what are we gonna do? Joker origin.
Right. Good segue. The Joker trailer.
I know where you're going.
I know.
I was like,
you cut
this
me
is
off.
a great opportunity.
You cut me off.
But we're gonna go here first.
All right, go for it.
I watched the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
This is about my 18th in the past.
This is all he's been drinking.
Hours.
This is what he's been staying hydrated with.
A little dehydrated.
Are you a little dehydrated?
A little bit. I've been passed out 3 times. So anyway.
Oh, okay. I'm clearly not a good friend because I haven't been paying attention at all.
He's been watching the ladies, folks.
I'm just making sure they get to their car. That's all I'm doing. I swear. I promise. I promise. If they need a car, buddy.
My face froze for a second.
Just making sure
Did you
you're
get to the ladies?
No. Just making sure your face is okay.
Anywho,
The Joker trailer.
Yeah, it sucked.
You say it sucked? Okay. What? Okay. Let me ask you this then. Did you have an expectation?
no.
No. Okay. So without an expectation, you watched it. You being the DC guy,
Yeah.
you being the Batman guy,
The Batman guy.
Batman. You think it sucked?
I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest with you.
Why not?
Because here's the thing. I'm too old.
Oh. Well, okay then. So,
Here's the deal.
So anyways.
Everyone's... the people who are up in arms about it
Right.
are like, that's not the goddamn origin of the Joker.
Oh my God.
How dare you, Hollywood? Fuck with my comics. And then
Stop.
Listen.
Stop.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't care.
Yeah. Things change.
Not only that.
Times have changed. It's no longer Cesar Romero.
Here's the fucking
Okay.
gimmick. Here's the real deal. The idea of the origin of the Joker is that there are so many different origins, you
Right.
don't know what the truth is. And that's the fucking point, is that you don't know where he started from.
Yeah.
Thusly, he is more scary. This is just another fucking story in the mess of other stories.
And I have always appreciated that. The fact that, okay, so it's like, how did Batman become Batman? Well, when he was a kid, he was walking down an alley after a movie or a play. You know, it changes over time, but the gist of it is walking down a dark alley, parents get shot, goes on a life where he learns to become a vigilante to protect his city so that doesn't happen to another child.
Correct.
That's the gist.
Yes.
You know, Superman's got his standard one. You know, even most villains, I would say, have theirs. But that's one thing I've always liked about the Joker is every medium where the Joker has existed in, whether it's animation, video games, comic books, movies, live action TV, there's always a different story. And I like that you don't really know, as
Right.
you said, because it kind of makes it scary. Because every new iteration of the Joker, you're kind of like, what's this dude about?
So I just took the trailer as this is just another theory amongst 1,000 other theories. This is just another version of the tale kind of thing. It didn't look bad, but it wasn't. Here's the thing. Like, DC ain't got a good track record. It's really fucking hard to get excited about anything they're putting out right now.
I'll tell you what. Christy and I did just go and see Shazam.
Yeah?
And hang on, I have to cough. Still a lot of Wrestlemania in my chest.
That's right.
Yeah, we just went and saw Shazam not too long ago. I didn't hate it.
Oh, okay.
It is my second favorite DC movie since they've been pumping out these.
First being?
Wonder Woman.
How was Aquaman?
Did you like Man of Steel?
Did anybody?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So last time I checked, Aquaman was Aquaman
Okay.
and not Superman.
Oh.
It's basic. You know how everybody, and I think I might have said this on the show previously, where
Captain Marvel was good.
Captain Marvel?
We're talking about the other company, Christy.
Shazam. It's a funny joke. So I might have said this on the show previously, where when the previews were coming out, Aquaman just looked like underwater Thor.
Right.
It was not only underwater Thor, but it was underwater Superman. Because I didn't know that Aquaman was bulletproof, that he could not be stabbed with conventional weapons, that he can pretty much fly, but that's the joke. See,
okay.
I thought it was good. He can basically fly underwater, that he can jump out of planes without a parachute and just land in like the desert, get up and like
but
go
he's
do
a fish.
He can be a fish out of water.
Oh.
Yeah. It was dumb.
So anyway, Shazam.
And there's a Pitbull song in it.
So Shazam.
It was fun.
Okay, good.
For the most part.
Okay, so you went and watched Shazam, and then you went home and you got a little Shazam, you know what I'm saying?
Ew.
A little Billy action, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Little role playing?
I do not know what you are talking about. No.
If you don't want to say it in the show, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't think I appreciate
Shazam!
Oh my god. I don't appreciate your implications, so. But definitely worth checking out. I lied to you. What did I lie about? I don't know what I lied about, but apparently I lied. And Axe is gonna die in this parking lot now.
Oh god, I've been here too long. Where's the fucking Uber?
So, anyways,
Should I get a lift?
Well, if I cancel, you hated Aquaman. Yeah, I did. That I've always stuck by that review. I don't believe I've ever said that I enjoyed it. I did not think it was a good movie at all. I mean, it was like 2.5 hours of Superman stuff, but underwater.
Any hoodles.
If you had the chance to see Shazam at the Dollar Theater,
yep,
I would recommend it.
Okay.
However,
I may do that.
Did you see Into the Spider-Verse yet?
I did not, and I missed it.
It's not in the Dollar Theater?
Not anymore.
Brother.
I'll have to rent it on the Vudu, or you get it, and then I'll open up your account and watch it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
just added like a bunch of stuff. I never knew that. What, that I hated it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I said I didn't like it. I don't know.
She's got to return that Aquaman statue now that she got you for your birthday, you know?
God damn it. So, my take on... Back to the Joker.
Oh, yeah.
This is where we came from. I am going to reserve judgment until I see it.
Of course.
It honestly didn't do anything for me.
No.
I wasn't like, okay, I'll put this into perspective. I watched the Joker trailer and I was like, okay. I watched a supercut of an Avengers Endgame trailer today and I was nearly in tears.
See, you're a fanboy, though.
That's what? Because they have a solid track record of putting out hits.
Iron Man 2
was not as
Thor
bad.
2.
Was bad. Was a bad movie. Thor 2 was not great. But there are still elements and redeeming qualities swimming around in there.
I don't know if we ever talked about this. I ended up seeing Black Panther.
We did talk about this.
Did we talk about
I
that?
believe we did, yeah.
Okay. Well, then moving on. Oh, wait.
No present for you sending back the statue. That's fine. I don't mind. The less stuff I have, the better, to be honest with you.
What are you talking about? I was just at your house. Like, every time I go there, there's a new poster on the wall. There's a new thing. There's a new...
Yeah, but, like, that's what I mean. The less stuff I have, the better. Listen.
You got a problem, sir.
I do have a problem.
So, anyway, back to what I was saying before you fucking chop blocked me. Something was discovered today.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about it.
Aliens.
Sort of.
The kind that you can't build a wall against.
The kind that Jose Canseco.
The kind that Jose Canseco... Oh, shit. Was this what he was talking about that entire time?
It might have been.
Where's Jose? I need to find where Jose is.
Yeah, see, I think he's in jail.
Did he go to jail?
I heard something about him being in trouble.
No.
Oh, maybe he just got a deal. I don't know.
Wait a minute. He's not... Wait. Why is Jose Canseco not coming up on Twitter now?
See? I told you he's in trouble.
Wait, there he is. There he is. I found him.
Latest tweets?
Latest tweets. He's talking about baseball.
Okay.
Call Chase Business Banking app for a specific reason. They gave me a specific number, put me on hold 3 times. They made an error and told me they would call me back 24 hours. Extremely poor customer service. I would think twice before banking with them.
Nice. Oh, he's on Cameo?
What the hell's Cameo?
Cameo is a service where you can pay celebrities like $50 to give you a message. Like they'll send you a private message like happy birthday or happy anniversary or something like that.
That seems hollow.
Yes, except I was going to do it to plug our show. But it's very expensive.
Who are you going to have do it?
I don't know, like Andy Dick.
Oh, we should get Jose Canseco to do
We
it.
totally should.
We're going to talk later.
Okay. See how much he is. But anyway, every movie since Thor 2 has been fire. Well, listen, fire burns.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn right it does.
And then you need ointment. Especially after seeing Shazam.
I think you need ointment. Fuck.
Anyway, something was... Oh, Jesus Christ.
You broke your mic. Oh, my God.
I've been drinking for 5 days.
We are actually getting low on rations, so I'm hoping this guy can stop and pick up a pizza. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't think I can.
Oh, pizza cutters?
No, dude, I don't want to blow my O-ring out.
Well, speaking of O-ring.
O-ring?
Something was discovered today.
Let's finally talk about this thing.
Yes, so all of a sudden, years of speculation and conjecture has been proven.
About what?
That there's something bigger in this universe.
There's always been something bigger in this universe.
Something bigger than you and me.
Oh, yeah.
Something bigger than Jose Canseco.
Much bigger than Jose.
Something bigger than Shazam.
Shazam.
And I'm talking about they finally got a picture of a black hole.
Black hole sun.
Won't you come?
Wash away the rain.
Black hole sun. Black hole sun.
Do you want to show the picture?
Yeah, sure. So there it is,
There
folks.
it is. Look at that. That's a...
I'm pretty sure...
That is not a glazed donut.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the Eye of Sauron.
Fuck is Sauron?
The Lord of the Rings guy.
I don't watch or Harry Potter. What is it?
You're a fucking asshole. Anywho, so black holes exist, if that's what that is. Like, we didn't land on the moon, so...
Well, we did.
No, we didn't.
We did. Did you actually hear, apparently, I think it was, and I could be getting this wrong, steroids, what? I could be getting this wrong. But I believe it was somebody at NASA was saying that we're going to start working with other governments and countries and private and like private entities to perform more space exploration to try to gather minerals and resources from the moon and Mars.
Trump won't let that happen.
Why not?
Space Force, bro.
No, Space Force is going to protect us from the things that are going to come out of that hole.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Lots of things coming out of that hole
Dude,
there, bro.
So much stuff. Listen,
All right, so
the beehole is the start of it all.
It is.
Okay? It all starts with the beehole.
Right.
And then
Once that opens up.
Once that opens up, the shit gets real.
For real.
It's gonna, things are gonna go everywhere. We're gonna have to take time off of work.
Oh, I'm game for that.
Yeah, why not? I'll take a half day. You know, sometimes you got your beehole problem, you gotta take a half day. It's a common trend.
Pretty sure there's a cream for that. I just hit my step goal.
How?
I don't know.
You know, Christy will like walk around the apartment for 2 hours, like trying to get her steps in, and then like you're just like sitting here being an asshole, and you're like, oh, boom, ding, I'm done.
Got my step goal in.
Oh, good for you, man.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see where this leads.
The black hole?
The black hole.
Are they sending something to it?
I hope so. I hope they send somebody through it.
I don't think they'll live.
Usually it ends with the beehole. You're right, Blakely. It does.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yes.
So anyway,
we're just gonna have to. I just want to know where and how do we need to get permission to go into the beehole.
Here's the thing. Like, so a black hole supposedly is when a sun explodes or no implodes, right?
Yes, I have a master's degree. Sure.
What's the definition?
That.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
Graduate student. Correct.
So you've got yourself a sun.
I took 1 semester of astronomy.
So you got yourself a sun, right?
Right.
And then the sun starts to sink in on itself.
Yeah.
And then it creates the suction.
It's like, here is the sun.
Uh-huh.
Open the doors. See
the people... Oh, fuck.
The black hole... It was discovered by a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. I'm so proud. I am!
Take two.
Take two?
Little less sarcasm, little less cynicism. Try again.
I'm not cynical about it.
You came off as very cynical.
Listen, I'm helping all these ladies get to their cars. I'm very happy for the woman who found the black hole. I'm excited about the beehole, okay? Sometimes I come off like I'm insincere, but this is me being sincere.
It's very refreshing to see all the women very excited about the beehole. So,
see, you sound like an ass.
I am one. I don't know what to tell you.
You at least admit it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, what's next? I mean, they've talked about trying to mine the moon. We're going to put a colony on the moon.
Listen.
I honestly think that's what's next, is putting a colony on the moon.
What about Mars?
Dude, like, the robot just died. Like, Matt Damon's been chilling up there making poop potatoes for a while.
Right.
I don't know. It's going to take a while to get there. Doesn't it take, like, 3 years to get to Mars?
I don't know. You're the one with the master's degree.
Yeah, it's like 3 months
I'm
to
still
get to
working
Mars.
on the bachelor's degree, bro.
Okay.
I'm reading Shakespeare.
Oh, good for you.
Right.
Wasn't there like a Shakespeare quote this weekend?
I don't know. Who'd he ever beat?
Not Ronda Rousey.
Nope.
Yeah. So fuck him.
Yeah. Billy Shakespeare, you didn't beat Ronda.
Bill Shakespeare was a bitch.
To be or not to be.
What an asshole.
Anywho, so enough about space. We got some fucking problems to fix here on Earth.
Okay, yeah, space. We'll get to you.
Congratulations, space.
You've had a problem in the midst of this problem that we've been having here.
Right.
But you said you had another problem.
I had another problem. So we're sitting here in the parking lot.
Right.
MetLife Stadium. Mm-hmm. Just got done with this extravaganza.
Right.
And I get an email. Now, I follow certain comedians.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an email saying this certain comedian is coming on tour. And guess what? He's coming to Syracuse.
Oh, who is it?
It is Tom Segura.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is coming to the Landmark Theater.
He's funny.
He is very funny. He's one of my favorite comedians. Mm-hmm. So I was like, neat.
I want
fun
times.
I want to go.
Yeah, Landmark.
The Landmark
Not the
Theater.
Funny Bone.
Not the Funny
Good for Tom.
He is doing theater, sir. He is an established comedian. He is making the people laugh. He's got 2 Netflix specials.
Yeah, good for him. See, a lot of the comedians I like don't always come around, and then they usually go to the Funny Bone, and then the Funny Bone's like, well you want to buy some cold pretzel sticks? That's like every experience with the Funny Bone I've had.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, I would like to see Tom Segura.
Yeah.
So, and he said, since you are part of the mailing list, you get the pre-sale. The pre-sale, and here's your code.
Tickets.
So I go on Ticketmaster, and I'm like, all right, put in the code, and they're like, well, pick your seat. And I'm like, well, I don't have a lot of money because I'm on a budget, sort of thing. So, like, I'm not getting front row or anything like that, but I'm like, let me get, like, balcony, but, like, front row balcony. So, like, I have no asshole in front of me. I can just enjoy seeing it, from above kind of thing. $25 for the tickets.
Okay.
And I'm like, great. I'll get 2 tickets. It'll be a night out for me and the wife. $50 going to spend. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. So I get the tickets.
Yep.
Type in my information. Type in my credit card information. Hit submit. And they're like, well, let's confirm your order. And it says 2 tickets for $25. That's a $50 plus convenience fee plus tax plus a surcharge. Yeah. Your total is going to be $81.
Bro.
And I'm like, motherfucker.
Tell me about it.
You're going to charge me $30 in fees?
They're charging you more than the price of a ticket just to buy the ticket.
And I'm like, what the actual fuck?
That's pretty much been the standard. It was Ticketmaster?
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty much been the standard that I've always seen with Ticketmaster, like, ever since I started buying tickets. It's such BS. Like, listen, I can understand, like, a surcharge for, like, a handling fee. Mm-hmm. But when you're charging, like, when your additional fees come out to be more than the price of a single ticket,
that's bullshit.
BS.
Yep, absolutely. So I was just like, well, fuck, I can't afford that to go. So I'm just like, and then they have the fucking balls. The fucking balls, okay? So they're already telling me that it's going to be $81, and they're like, oh, however, you may be interested in this. And I'm like, what is it? What?
Oh, do tell.
What else? And they're like, how would you like to have ticket insurance? And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Pay us in case you can't make the show. And that, like, do you get a full refund?
I think partial. I think you get a refund minus the fees, which is a fucking price of more than a ticket.
It's just a whole lot of this.
And it was an additional $450 a ticket for the insurance.
I'm like stirring.
Do you know how this works?
No. I've never done that.
Your mom will be proud to know that.
Yeah, like it's like, have you tried calling the box office?
Here's the thing. So,
oh shit. There's a follow-up.
There's a +1. So I talked to my buddy.
Yeah.
And I was like, ranting and raving, look at all this bullshit. And he's like, well, just go to the box office. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wait, they're on pre-sale right now. They're not going to have them at the box office. So now I have to wait till Friday.
Have you called the box office, though?
I have not called the box office.
Call them.
Okay.
I mean, it's a difference of a day, but call them to make sure that and ask them, like, what the deal is. Because fuck Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that bullshit.
For real. So my plan is to go down there Friday after work to pick up the hard tickets at the box office, because supposedly, according to my friend, there are no fees associated with just picking them up.
Usually, usually there's not, because when you're going through a ticket seller, I mean, like we went through a ticket seller, but it was just some guy kind of chilling on the side of the road who said he had tickets.
Ralph over there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ralphie!
Hey, you got 2 for Segura? He's like, no, this is fucking New Jersey. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Going straight to the source is usually the better way to do it. But, like, even sometimes when you do, like, when you buy tickets off of the venue website, like, there's still that convenience fee.
Right.
But in most times, like, in some of the smaller theaters, it's like $3.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing,
Not 30.
Not 30 fucking bucks.
Crazy.
Yeah, I had to go through that once where, I mean, I had one ticket buying experience a while back where I got on like the pre-sale thing because like I signed up for like the mailing list fan club or whatever. The problem though was it was like, okay, you have a choice between like this type of ticket or this type of ticket, and I'm like, okay, well I'll go with this one because that one thing's like way too expensive. And they didn't, and this was so aggravating because the website, it was the website for the venue, but like they had some kind of like plug-in for like a third-party app to like buy the tickets.
Okay.
And it was like there are 15 levels of prices.
Wow.
And it was everything from like $500
Oh my god.
to 15.
So they're doing like a VIP meet and greet type of situation or something?
No, that's like not what they was for. So like I went kind of in the middle. I'm like, all right, like let's check to see like where the $50 tickets are. And then it was like, boom, here are your 2 tickets. Do you want them? And I'm like, well, wait,
Hold,
hang on.
Don't pressure me.
I'm like, first of all, where are the tickets?
Right.
Where am I going to be sitting?
What is the section?
What section? What stage?
Right.
So I had to go all the way to checkout. And I had to go through like 10 different tiers because here's the problem. I would go all the way to checkout, find the seats because where the button is where it says like place order, like that's where it told me where the seats were. So then I had to go back, find the map for the venue, find where the tickets were, and then I'd be like, okay, I don't want those.
All right.
So I would say, but like I want ones in this price range.
Right.
So
I had to do something very similar for the Landmark because, as everybody knows who's been to the Landmark, their seating structure sucks balls.
Really? I don't think they have a bad seating structure.
They have the left side is odds, the right side is evens, and then you have A, B, C, D, and then you have double A, and then you have double H with a G, and then you're like, where the fuck am I sitting? I don't know where the fuck I'm sitting.
I was gonna say, like typically with the Landmark, there's not a bad seat in the house.
No, there's not.
But really that gets a little confusing. But like for the thing I had to go through, like even when I was like, no, I don't want these tickets, I want to find different ones, I'd go all the way back to checkout. It would give me the same tickets every time.
Oh.
So I literally had to do this through all the different levels of pricing until I found one where I'm like, okay, like I can get behind this.
Right.
Like I was like, oh my God, just like make it simple.
I like the things like
I just want to see a show.
The movie theaters have it down. They show you a fucking map, you click on your fucking seats, and you're good to go.
Oh my God. Okay. I remember when they first came out with this idea, and I was like, man, fuck that. Like I don't want to have to deal with like that's so dumb. Like I just want to show up and like pick a seat. Now I'm like, no. This is the greatest idea ever.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. Like I'm a moviegoer. I know exactly like best spot to sit, where to sit, when to get the tickets. Like I've got it down. So like now, I don't have all that pre-anxiety.
We gotta get there.
We have to get there.
Fuck concessions. We'll come back.
We're gonna put down our coats, find our seats, and then we're gonna wait.
We're gonna zip tie,
and then boom, we're gonna go get popcorn. And then we're gonna run back. Make
Right.
sure nobody takes their seats. I'm gonna punch whoever's sitting there.
Right.
Yeah, dude, it is the best, and like even the standard theaters are doing it now.
I know, it's great.
So like now I'm like, fuck yeah, like.
Oh, I gotta tell you about my movie tavern experience.
Oh?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, for those of you who don't know, pro tip, movie tavern, $5 Tuesdays.
Right.
$5 Tuesdays. Any movie, including new releases, only $5 a ticket.
Not an ad.
Not an ad.
Just a much appreciated deal.
For myself, the wife, the 2 kids, my mother, my sister, and her fiance, it cost me less than $40.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's crazy. And we went and saw the new Dumbo movie that came out.
How was it?
It was fun.
Okay. just get a little Dumbo action.
Bro, like if you're gonna use an innuendo, use trunk. Like that's come on.
Did you get some trunk?
No. I'm not like you and Billy, buddy.
Ew. As a child. That's gross.
Anyway,
Don't be gross.
Any hoodles. It was a fun movie. Like,
Right.
it wasn't great. It wasn't supposed to be great.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Tim Burton movie.
So it's
like,
weird.
all of his pals are in it. Like, Michael Keaton's running around.
Right,
Danny DeVito's running around. Like
it took me so long to remember that they were in Batman together.
Dude, like...
I completely forgot until, like, 2 weeks ago.
It took me 4 scenes with a guy to realize, oh, hey, that's Michael Keaton. Like, he does not... Like, you know how, like... Okay, look, I love Michael Keaton. He's probably top 5 my favorite actors of all time. He's kind of Michael Keaton in
all of his movies. He's got that he's got that quality to him.
He was the least amount of Michael Keaton
really
in this movie that I've ever seen him in.
Okay.
But
you know what?
I love me some Michael
I'm
Keaton.
glad Keaton's making a comeback.
Good for him.
Good for him.
He is a fucking actor.
And I'm glad DeVito's still out there.
Jack Frost? Horrible movie.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, Jack Frost? Not bad.
No, but Johnny Dangerously? That's a fuck of a movie.
You know, I still haven't seen Johnny Dangerously.
You need to see that movie.
I do need to see it.
And I want to be there when you watch it.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing.
We'll set up a movie date, you and I. Yeah. Actually, did you see that they're going to be...
Shazam!
I mean, if you want to. Brother. If I actually just saw they are re-releasing
Johnny Dangerously?
No, not Johnny Dangerously.
That'd be a weird poll.
All the 90s Batman movies in theaters again.
What?
In the month of May.
What?
Yep, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin.
Like back to back?
It's like I think it's like starting end of April and then it runs through maybe June. Or like May through June.
What? This is the first I've heard of this.
Fathom Events is doing it.
Oh, it's Fathom.
Here's the problem. As of the time I had checked, there were no theaters in the central New York area that were showing them.
Like, Regal's always doing Fathom events, though.
I'm hoping that they roll out more.
Hold on.
I mean, if you want to pull it.
I will check. When is this supposed? Look it up.
The first one.
I'll buy the tickets right now.
All right, well, let's see. Batman, 1989, in theaters, May 4. Oh,
sir.
Oh, shit, it's there. Well. Oh, so, yes.
What day is it?
May 4th.
On the 30th anniversary for someone's 30th birthday. Look at him.
So I've got plans for my birthday.
Oh.
No, like this is the
plan.
This
is the plan. This is the plan. Okay.
This is this is gonna be the plan.
Let it be known.
Also, what?
That there is a bat in my belfry. Ooh.
So shit, that's gonna be it's gonna be a great fucking day. Because I mean, first it's my birthday.
Right.
Second, it's Free Comic Book Day. Then it's May the 4th be with you. And then
1 p.m. Yeah, we could probably hit.
Yeah.
All and the places by then.
I mean, Shopping Town or Regal.
Well, we usually end with Play the Game, so you could hit Play the Game, and then go see the movie.
Well, at Destiny.
At Destiny.
Oh yeah.
What? How much are tickets?
Well, tickets are through Adam tickets. $12.50. That's like
for a fucking movie that's been out for 30 fucking years. Is Shopping Town cheaper?
No, it's because it's all through the same company.
$12.50.
What? Yeah.
I was on board.
Brother, I swear, if you bail.
If this is what you want to do for your birthday.
I mean, if you gotta bail, you can bail.
I'm not Christian.
What?
That was such a Batman joke. As it dawns. Shazam!
Oh. So anyways, we will have an update on the birthday celebration down the road. But until then, we can I think this guy's almost here. So do we want to wrap things up?
Oh, is he here?
No, he's coming around a bend. Okay. So because we gotta like pack everything in and then like jump in the car.
Right.
So
yeah. And plus, we got to take the grill.
We got to take.
We got to take down the pop tent.
Yeah, all that.
All right.
So
all right.
if you want to be an awesome human being, be sure to follow us on Brainwreck Show across all social media platforms. Also, if you want to, hit us up on email via brainwreckshow@gmail.com.
Do it.
What?
What's up?
Are we gonna close?
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
Oh, you usually say.
Oh, right. So for this week, I've been Jason X.
Oh wait, the guy canceled.
What?
The guy canceled.
We're stuck here.
I'm Kevin Graham. You know what? Fuck it. Throwing all the hot dog on there. Ralph, come on
Let's
over,
do
buddy.
it.
And sell some tickets.
Can we find a Ralph's?
Who wants Ralph? Ralph, where are the Ralphs?
Is there Kroger's?
Is there Kroger's?
All right.
You guys got Wegmans? No, it's Jersey. Fuck it. Who's got a street dog? I'm gonna cook it.